You have a new iPhone. You drive a nice car. You live in a good apartment. You eat at expensive restaurants. From the outside, you look rich. But here's the uncomfortable question. Are you actually wealthy? Because looking rich and being wealthy are two completely different things. In America, someone can make $70,000, $100,000, or even $150,000 a year and still struggle financially. So today, let's talk about why looking rich can actually keep you broke and what financially smart people do differently. 1. Income is not wealth. The first thing you need to understand is this. Your income does not equal your wealth. Income is how much money you earn. Wealth is what you actually keep and build. Imagine two people both make $70,000 a year. Person A gets a new car, upgrades their apartment, eats out constantly, shops every weekend, and carries a credit card balance. Person B drives an affordable car, keeps their expenses under control, builds an emergency fund, pays down expensive debt, and invests consistently. Same income, completely different financial futures. Why? Because wealth is built from what you keep, not just what you earn. Lifestyle inflation. Here's where things get dangerous. You get a raise. Maybe your salary goes from $50,000 to $80,000. You think, now I can finally afford the lifestyle I want. So you upgrade your car. You move into a more expensive apartment. You start eating out more. You buy more subscriptions. And suddenly, that extra $30,000 is gone. This is called lifestyle inflation. Your income increases, but your spending increases right along with it. A smarter move is to let your lifestyle improve slowly while sending a large portion of every raise towards saving, investing, or paying off debt. That's how a higher income can actually make you wealthier. 3. Debt can make you look rich. Here's another trap. You see someone driving a $60,000 car and think, they must be doing really well. Maybe. Or maybe they're making a huge monthly car payment. The same thing happens with credit cards. You can buy expensive clothes, electronics, vacations, and restaurants today, and worry about paying for them later. But high-interest debt doesn't make you wealthy. It takes money from your future. Instead of your income building your financial future, part of it goes toward yesterday's purchases. Looking successful can be expensive, and sometimes the people who look the richest are the ones under the most financial pressure. 4. Build an emergency fund. Real financial security isn't just about having nice things. It's about being prepared when life doesn't go according to plan. Your car breaks down. You lose your job. An unexpected bill shows up. Without savings, one emergency can push you straight into credit card debt. That's why an emergency fund matters. It gives you something more valuable than a new gadget. Financial breathing room. You don't need to build it overnight. Start with a small target, then gradually work towards several months of essential expenses. 5. Make your money work. And finally, there's one question you should ask yourself. Is my money working for me? Saving money is important. But for long-term wealth building, many people also invest consistently. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to potentially grow. That's where compound growth becomes powerful. Instead of only earning money from your job, your investments can potentially generate returns. And those returns can generate additional returns over time. You don't need to become rich overnight. You need a system you can follow for years. Final message. So the next time you see someone with a luxury car, designer clothes, and an expensive lifestyle, remember, you don't know their bank balance. You don't know their debt. And you don't know their net worth. True wealth isn't always visible. Sometimes it looks like a paid-off car, a growing investment account, an emergency fund, low debt, and the freedom to make financial decisions without worrying about the next paycheck. So don't focus on looking rich. Focus on becoming wealthy. Because the goal isn't to impress people with what you can buy. The goal is to build a financial life where your money gives you freedom. Don't spend money to look rich. Use your money to become wealthy.